What's in your head? What's the demeanour you're trying to create as you march in?
I'm trying to be in charge, and to give off from the minute I walk through this door, to give all the people who will be sitting here and the people in the gallery the sense that I'm in charge, I'm the governor. And I think it's so important that people have that image of the person who does that.
It's like a mini Senate, is it?
It is, and it's a beautiful, look at the chamber, it's a beautiful chamber, and that's where I stand.
Now, when you're standing here, I mean, this looks so like the Senate to me, when you're standing there doing your thing, your mind must occasionally flash forward to a slightly bigger stage, doesn't it? What it would be like to do a State of the Union or something.
No, I'll tell you what it does. What I think, I sit here and think to myself, how did a guy from like 2 regular middle-class parents in Livingston get here? That's what, it's inescapable each time I've given now 2 State of the States and 3 budget addresses.
Unlike Barack Obama, often delivers budgets which just die on arrival. For you, your reputation is that you get these things through and delivered. That must bring with it a certain, I guess, a nerve that comes with it, where you think, it's going to be a bit tough today. I've got to live up to my reputation.
Yeah, I think it does. And I think that's good, though, to have that edge, to not take anything for granted. I have to sing for my supper, Piers. I've got to prove to the people of this legislature and to the people of the state that my plan is the right direction to take our state in, not to be willing to fight for it.
It's a key thing for any politician at any level. And we touched on this earlier. It's not just having good ideas. You've got to have the negotiating skill to actually get them passed and delivered and come into practice. I mean, that is really what being a politician is all about, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about accomplishments, yeah.
It's why you're called politicians.
Yeah, I think, listen, politics, I've always thought politics is the art of the possible. And that's not my phrase, it's someone else's, but I've always believed that it's the art of the possible. And what is possible that you can make reality? And to me, it's not just about giving speeches. If you do that, people are going to tire of that relatively quickly. It's about, in the American parlance, it's about putting touchdowns in the end zone. It's about scoring, it's about accomplishing. And it's what relationships do you develop along the way that allows people to trust you. That when I look across at the Senate president, I say to him, if you do this, I promise you I'll deliver that. He's got to know that I will. He's got to trust me. And that doesn't happen like this, especially with people of the opposite party. So you have to spend time on the relationships. And I tried to do that, and I think it's been successful to some extent at least.